Hey guys, this is Fat Ops Opens. Wanted to come to you today with a different kind of video. We're not going to be opening any packs today. I had a comment this week on one of my videos. It was somebody asking about how to start collecting and where to start and what to do. And I remember when I first got in the hobby, that's what I did. I got on YouTube and I YouTubed, what's the best way to start collecting? Because I had no clue about anything. I got in the hobby in 2023. Paradox Rift was the set that was out. It was brand new, so November 2023-ish. And I had no clue, man. I wasn't familiar with Pokemon. We played the old Game Boy Advanced Pokemon, and that was about it. As far as anything else, I had no clue. I had been collecting sports cards nearly all my life, and hadn't collected them in years, and decided that, hey, I'm gonna go through my old sports cards. Found something that were worth a couple bucks, thought that was cool, started buying sports cards again, and somebody told me, hey man, a TCG of some kind would be of more value, because that's what I was concerned with. And I said, okay, cool. So I picked the most popular one, Pokemon. And I remember I was like, I started looking some stuff up, started YouTubing, started getting online and figuring out how to price some of them. Like, hey, yeah, some of this is valuable. And at the time, that's all I cared about. I was gonna get cards for value. I was gonna keep them sealed, whatever the case. And first pack I ever bought was a Paradox Rift. Walked out in a Walmart parking lot and I pulled this card. It wasn't this exact one, but I pulled this in my very first pack of Paradox Rift. Decided I needed to grade it. That grading was what I was gonna do. And so I graded it, got it at 10 and sold it. I regret selling it now, because after that, I wound up realizing, this is pretty cool. I like this hobby. It's really cool. It's fun to do, fun to collect. And it's been a spiral out of control ever since. Having a lot of fun, But I had to learn a lot. I didn't know anything. So let's get right into it. So first things first, you have your bulk. You have commons. So how you identify that will be right here in this corner. You can see the card number is 39. The set is 217. And that circle, and I'll have something over here in the corner somewhere showing you what that circle means in that chart. That's a common, just a regular bulk card. I mean, it's a cool little side duck, don't get me wrong. Let's see, and then I've got this Mewtwo. It's more of an uncommon with that diamond in there. Again, card number's 59, set's 142. Cool little card, just a common, just what they call bulk. And then we get into hollows. So you can see kind of the sleeve. Actually, I'm going to take it out of the sleeve. The sleeve's kind of jacking it up. But you can see all through here and around is shiny. Not the picture, but everything around it is shiny. That's called a reverse hollow. So it's got a hologram pattern in it, and that's called a reverse hollow. And they also make hollows, just regular hollows. You can see the picture is what's holographic, and the border. Not all the borders are holographic, but you see this one is a cute little Mew from V-Star Universe, which is another whole nother animal altogether. Is there's different languages. They print it in so many different languages. I mean, like right here I got English and Japanese. Over here I actually have Korean. There's Indonesian. There's some Spanish. I mean, there's all kinds of languages that you can collect. Usually the other languages are cheaper most of the time. There's a few anomalies where they're not, but there's so many different types of cards, like just your commons, uncommons, and all that. But again, I'll have a chart put up on the screen for that. Different languages. So the next thing is you start getting these hits. These are EXs. So you can see the rarity, the card number down here with the stars in there. Excuse me. There we go. So you can start getting these hits, these EXs. Nothing wrong with EXs. They're not super uncommon, I guess, like 1 out of every 4 or 5 packs is gonna have one of these in it. That's no looking it up. That's just a guess. No hard numbers there. But then 1 out of every 4 or 5, you're gonna get an EX. So I got a Miraidon EX. This was a nice little hit. I've got a lot of Miraidons to show you. So we have EXs, then we have full arts. So as you can see on this one, the entirety of the card is an art. You have a border on the edge, but you see the entirety is an art. These are full arts. These are starting to get pretty rare. I don't pull a ton of these, and I'm not even gonna give you any numbers on how rare they are, but they're pretty rare. So, you know, you hit something like that, it's really cool as far as like pulling them out of the pack. And then you have, let's see, let me just grab one of these. Then you have what we call here as a IR, which is an illustration rare. So you get something like this. You see the gold star there. That's a little bit more rare of a hit. It's not, again, not super rare. I'm not even gonna give you numbers, like 1 out of every 15 packs maybe. I mean, cool cards, but you're starting to get into more artworks once you start getting to the AR level. And then you have the rarest of the rare, the SIR. So special illustration rare. These are super rare, much harder to pull, harder to get a hold of, more valuable as far as money goes is the SIRs, which actually just pulled one the other day out of Phantasmal Flames. I just pulled the Rotom SIR, a little bit harder card to pull. But normally SIRs come from cards that are in the set. So like that Rotom is an SIR, but it also has an IR in the set. This is actually, it's IR in the set. So I mean, usually they take IRs and turn them into SIRs, which are more valuable and rare, much harder to pull, really cool cards. But then there's one more. One of my favorites, because I collect a lot of them, is promos. So you'll buy a booster box, or you'll buy a box set, or something of that nature, an ETB, and there'll be promos in the box. They just give you these cards as promos. So this Charizard right here, excuse me, Bulbasaur, is actually a promo. So you can see that little black star down there, promo. See where they graded it. But we'll get into that in a minute. But I mean, promos. So I have them right on promo. You see right there in the corner, the black star says promo. It's promo 13. I think this came in an ETB, and then there's the Charizard, also promo. I believe that came in a Charizard UPC or something like that. But I mean, they're really cool cards that they do as promos. You know, they're just, you know, here you go, it's a cool card. You know, you bought the ETB, you bought this or that, and here you go. There's a promo for you, which is really cool. And then they do trainers. Nearly every set has a trainer. I actually grabbed this one. It's an SIR too, but it's an SIR of a trainer from Paradox Rift. I don't have the regular trainer card for it, but it's still kind of cool to look at. But these are pretty cool, especially the SIRs. They're harder to pull. The SIR trainers are definitely harder to pull. I've got some regular trainers here. This is kind of what they look like, even though this one's a promo. But this is kind of what a trainer card will look like. You can pull these. They're, again, kind of rare, you know, 1 in 15, 1 in 20 probably. Like I said, don't quote me on those numbers because they could definitely be off. But it just shows you what kind of cards you can pull. I mean, you know, you got your trainers, your ARs, your SIRs. I mean, I know it's a lot, but again, I'll have a chart and you'll figure it out. There's different ways to learn it, but I've got one more to go over, then we'll get into that as well. But they do special sets with shinies. So this is what they call a baby shiny. I don't know what the actual name is through Pokemon, but I just call it a baby shiny. So it's just a regular card, looks like a holo, but it has a shiny holographic pattern there in the back. So that's what a baby shiny is. And they also do full art shinies. I don't own one. I pulled one time from Paldean Fates. It was a Wigglytuff. And again, I decided to grade it, decided to sell it, because at the time, that's all I was thinking about was money. So I'm gonna put a picture of it up to show you a picture of a full art, since I don't have one, but it'll be there on the screen. Hopefully I can get that figured out in my editing. So that's a full art shiny. Those are special sets. They usually do it once in a run because they do different runs. So like when I first started collecting, it was, I guess you could say it's different story arcs, so to speak. I think it correlates with the game. Again, I'm not totally sure. But when I started, it was Scarlet and Violet. That's when a lot of these cards came from. They just got done with Sword and Shield era, and now we're in Mega Evolution. So it's different set eras, and that stuff all comes. There's different things you can learn from that, and I'll tell you all about that in a minute. But right quick, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So there's 3 different apps that I use to figure out what the card is and what it's worth. So most of the time, I use Price Charter. Price Charter is my kind of like my go-to to see what it's worth, if it's real. You know, you can kind of figure it out from the set. Price Charter. There's TCG Player. That's another really good one. I'm gonna have their logos on the screen. And then the app that I go to a lot on my phone is Poke Collector, because you can actually, you know, keep your collection in there, and you can go through every single set and whatever the case just on there. But Poke Collector is probably my favorite, just to browse the sets and just to see what's what. But Price Charter is probably my favorite to go off of pricing off of, and then TCG Players is just another reference, which is probably the most common in the industry. Oh, I forgot. Hang on just a second. You can also collect Holo Energies, because every pack has an energy card. This is a Holo Energy. I collect different energies, different Holo Energies. It's just another thing that I collect. I mean, you can collect so different much. Like there's no wrong answers, in my opinion. If you like the art of a card, like, I mean, these Holos, they're not worth that much. They're starting to, like, a little bit, but they're not worth that much. But I like the card, I like the character, so I kept it. I collected it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just like this Mew. It's just an uncommon bulk, but I like the art. I like the character, so I collected it. It's actually in my binder. I mean, that's what we're gonna get into next. So I've got several different cards that I picked up over the years right here. Like this one. This is a Judagon Trainer Gallery from Silver Tempest. So Trainer Galleries are what AR's illustration rares are, art rares are now. Trainer Galleries were in Sword and Shield. So like this one's only worth $3.35. Cool card. I mean, it's got a dragon Pokemon on there. I mean, it's so cool. I mean, look at the backdrop. Look, she's chilling, reading a book. Sleepy boy's getting his nap in. So cool. Such a beautiful art. I mean, I love the card. Absolutely love it. It's only worth $3.35. And got this cast form. It's fun. This is a cast form Sunny form. This card's worth $6.63. I mean, look at the art. Look how much color. Look how much detail. It's a sick card. Under 10 bucks. Sick card. Yeah, are you gonna retire because you have it? No. But it's beautiful. Here's another Trainer Gallery. This one's also from Silver Tempest. I mean, look at the texture. Look at the volcano. Look at Rosa. I mean, look at the detail. It's a beautiful art. This one's only worth $15.89 last check. It's a beautiful card though. Beautiful card. When we start getting up there, I mean, you can get pretty expensive pretty quick. So this Starmie, this was a SIR from Astral Radiance. At the time, I picked it up for like 38 bucks, and I thought I overpaid for it. This has been like 2 years ago. This card is now worth $95.80 last time I checked. It's a $95 card right there. I mean, you can get crazy. You can start collecting these expensive cards. I mean, it's cool art. Got one more to show you. This isn't a promo. I don't really know what it's from, but I thought it was cool. This Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. I thought it was cool. Stained glass, kind of different. Never seen anything like it. This card is now $104. I paid like 25 bucks for it. I mean, there's so many different cards, so many different things you can pick up, so many different things you can buy. All these cards that I bought when they were cheap and the value's gone up, just because I thought they were cool. Not because they were valuable. I just thought they were cool. And that's what collecting is about. It's not how much you paid, what it is, or anything else. It's what you like. It's what you want to collect, what you want to have. And I've collected so many over the years. It's more than just price. That's kind of my key point here. Is this more than just price? And then the last thing that you can collect is all these, like behind here. These are all graded cards. So I started grading again to make money, but I learned I really like it. I love the hobby. I love the arts. I love it. I love it all. Love it, right? So I started collecting them. Started keeping some of my graded stuff. I still sell a few from time to time, but started keeping and collection's grown. It's pretty big now. But what I wanted to tell you about that is so grading starts from, I believe, from 0 to 10. 10 is absolutely perfect. So this one right here is a 10. They said, PSA said this was an absolutely perfect card, front and back. They said centering was good. There's no nicks, no chips, no print lines, no nothing. They said this card was a 10 gem mint, absolutely perfect. So that's 10 being the best. Of course, I've got some 9s, a couple 9s. I've got an 8. This is CGC. This is another brand. Nothing wrong with CGC. I prefer PSA, just a PSA kid. There's nothing wrong with CGC. There's also Tag, and man, I think there's a couple more, and they're slipping my mind. I should have wrote them down before the video. But there's nothing wrong with collecting any of their stuff too. Nothing wrong with that, man. I'm just a PSA kid. I like the presentation. I like the label. I mean, it just looks good. Tag's probably my second favorite. I don't own one yet, but their presentation looks really good. But I mean, here's a little Poliwhirl from 151. Got an 8. I mean, there's nothing wrong with collecting lower grades. Yes, this card is probably worth more in a 10, of course, than a 9, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like this card here is a $90 card in a 9. There's nothing wrong with that. This one's probably only worth like 60. I haven't looked it up, but there's nothing wrong with collecting 7, 8s, 9s, 10s. You can have a perfect 10 gem mint set. There's nothing wrong with that either. But you know, it's all what you want to spend and what you like. That's basically it in a nutshell. It's what you want to spend and what you like. There's no wrong answer in collecting, and that's just what I want to get on here and say today. Is kind of define what the different categories of cards are, and say if you enjoy collecting it, collect it. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Enjoy the hobby. Enjoy it. That's the biggest thing. Enjoy it. I thank everybody for watching. I thank you for subscribing and liking, commenting, and everything that's been going on here lately. The channel's booming, and I appreciate every single one of you. This is going to be an awesome run. We're just getting started. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all keep checking back. We'll be posting shorts as much as possible. I thank everybody's views and everything. Again, thank y'all. And happy hunting and enjoy collecting. That's the biggest takeaway from this video. Just enjoy it. All right, thank y'all.